This is lecture number 15. So let's say try some questions on the basis of the power series. Let's say one question is
sir.
Good afternoon. अभी आए हो ईशान?
सर लैपटॉप हैंग कर गया था.
Okay. So that's what question number 2. So that is what you need to check the convergence and divergence of this thing. So can you see what is the center of this?
5.
More precisely,
-5.
Yeah. Let's
Yes,
say,
sir,
let's say,
-5.
yeah. Let's check it. Okay. So now we want to check the radius of we want to determine the radius of convergence of this. So in order to do that, we'll of course start with the ratio test. So we'll first calculate limit n tends to infinity un plus 1 upon un, or I would say that en plus 1 upon n, because we have reserved that un for alternating series. However, it doesn't matter. You can take any symbol. Okay, you know the things. That's it. So limit n tends to infinity. So it will become x plus 5 raised to power n plus 1 upon x plus 5 raised to power n. And you will take the mod of that. So this becomes limit n tends to infinity, right? X plus 5. So now this is something which is free from n. So we can write it in this way, right? So now we know that the series will be convergent when your x plus 5 is less than
1.
1, right? So you know that the radius of convergence is 1, right? First part is radius of convergence is 1. Okay. Second is want to find out the where it is convergent. So that means it will converge at when this thing will lie between -1 and 1.
Yes, sir.
Subtract subtract 5. So you're gonna get this. Okay. So as we have done, we are not sure about the endpoints. At endpoints, you need to check it separately. Okay. So now if you put -6 over here, right, what will happen? Tell me. So let's say
Sir, it will become 1.
Alternating series.
-1 n. So is it convergent or divergent?
Divergent.
Yes, it is divergent. And if you put -4 here, that is 1 raised to power n. Is it convergent or divergent?
Sure.
Of course, it is summation 1. That means you are adding 1 infinitely many times. So is it convergent or divergent?
Divergent.
Of course. So in both the cases, they are divergent. Okay. So you will say that. So you're gonna say that therefore for x is equal to -6 and x is equal to -4, the series is divergent, right? So therefore the series is divergent when mod x plus 5 is greater than 1, right? And in fact equal to 1 as well. Why? Because it is divergent at these points as well, right? You got my point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there is no such value for which the series is absolutely conditionally convergent, right? So therefore, we can also say that additionally, there is no value of x for which the series is conditionally convergent. Conditionally convergent. Is it okay? Is it fine? Are you with me on this?
Yes,
So how
sir.
is
Yes,
it
sir.
x plus
Yes,
5
sir.
greater than equal to 1?
See, we know that the series is divergent for x plus 5 greater than 1, right?
Yes,
That
sir.
means x plus 5 is greater than 1 or x plus 5 is less than minus 1.
Minus 1.
So x should be greater than minus 4 or x should be less than minus 6. But we have also said that, we have also proved that at minus 6 and at minus 4 it is also divergent.
Yes,
So,
sir.
but at minus 6 and minus 4 we have already proved that it is also divergent. So here we'll use the sign of equality. True? So that means minus infinite to minus 4 closed interval union minus sorry, I'm writing it wrong. Yeah, minus infinite to minus 6 union minus 4 to infinite. Is it okay?
Can you please switch to previous slide?
Yes, yes, please. Is it fine?
सर इसमें जो आपने नीचे x लेस देन -4 और ग्रेटर देन -6 लिखा है,
हाँ जी.
x लेस देन -4 और ग्रेटर देन -6 कैसे हो सकता है?
I didn't understand your point. You put x is equal to minus 5. Will it satisfy or not?
Okay, sir.
Right?
Yes,
So,
sir.
is it clear now? So let's say do few more questions. Yeah. So next is, let's say we have question number 4. Runs from 1 to infinity 3x minus 2 raised to power n upon n. Right? So again, what should we do? Now, can you see this? This is your question number 4. Okay. So what kind of test I should apply over here? What do you think?
Root test.
Sir, root
Yes,
test.
sir.
रूट की जरूरत ही नहीं है यार, रेशियो से हो जाएगा.
Sir, an plus 1 over लगाओ.
3x minus 2
Yeah, so it's you know, ratio will easily work.
3x plus minus 2 आ सकता है.
Let's say again an plus 1 upon an and limit n tends to infinity, and that is 3x minus 2 n plus 1 upon n plus 1 into n by 3x minus 2 raised to power n modulus, right? Is it okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me put it into the next row. Yeah, that's there. Yes. N upon 3x minus 2 raised to power n. Is it fine now? So that is what? Limit n tends to infinity. 3x minus 2 will be there into n upon n plus 1 mod. So it will come out to be mod of what? 3x minus 2, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There is an important point to note. That is, see, the series will convergent only when 3x minus 2 is less than 1. So what is the radius of convergence?
1.
1.
Oh, because we always write it as x minus a less than r. Is it in that form?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
3x.
Sir, we have to divide by 3, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or divide by 3, sir.
Sir, 1 by 3.
1 by 3.
Yes. So that is, so this is something like that. Okay. So put it in this way. So that is minus 1 to 3x minus 2 less than 1, right? And then I'll write it as, I'll add 2 on the both sides. So 1, 3x and 3, and 1 by 3 x 1. So this is the convergence, interval of convergence, right? But we are not sure about these two values. So what we're gonna do, we'll check it at separately. Let's say for x is equal to 1 by 3. So what we're gonna do, we'll check it. You put x is equal to 1 by 3 over here. What do you get? 1 minus 2. What is that?
1.
Minus 1.
minus 1 to the power n.
Yes. So you know that makes a difference. अगर वो positive होता तो फिर
Divergent.
हो जाती है ना, फिर divergent हो जाती है.
Yes,
So
sir.
now you can easily prove that it is convergent
Convergent.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
again by Leibniz test. So I'm leaving this. And what about x is equal to 1?
Divergent.
Divergent.
X is equal to 1, it will become what?
1 by n
1
series.
power n by n.
Yes. And that is
Divergent.
divergent. So that means for convergence कहाँ पे हो गया?
1 by 3.
1 by 3 to 1. I'll include 1. And divergence?
1.
1 included.
1 included. Okay. So minus infinity to 1 by 3.
1 by 3 union.
Union 1 to.
1 to infinity.
And what about conditional convergence?
Then x belongs to 1 by 3 to 1.
Only 1 by 3. At 1 by 3.
1 by 3.
If I want to write it separately, I would say that this is the part where it is absolutely convergent. Right? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
And radius of convergence is what? 1 by 3.
1 by 3.
1 by
1
3.
by 3.
Right? So that's how we're gonna write it. Next question, question number 22. And we need to check the convergence or divergence of this thing. Log n into x raised to power n. Okay. So again, we'll start with the ratio test. Limit n tends to infinity. An plus 1 upon an. Limit n tends to infinity, and this will become log n plus 1 xn plus 1 upon log n xn. Can I write in this way? कट जाएगा x raised to power n. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? Okay. So this becomes what? Limit n tends to infinity, log n plus 1 upon log n into mod x. Right? Now this is your infinite by infinite form.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Like,
So we can apply L opposite.
Petal.
so that is limit n tends to infinity 1 upon n plus 1 upon n into mod x. So that is limit n tends to infinity n upon n plus 1 mod x. So we know that this thing will become what? 1. So that is mod. Okay. So now the series will be convergent only when series will be absolutely convergent if your mod x is less than 1.
Yes, sir.
Right? So that means your x lying between -1 and 1. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And if you talk about, let's say, end point, so at x is equal to 1, it becomes what? At x is equal to 1, it becomes n
0.
runs from 1 to infinity log n. Right? Is it fine? You put x is equal to 1
Yes,
over
sir.
here.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
It will not become 0 because we have log n, not log x.
Yes, sir.
So, is it divergent or convergent? Can anybody tell?
Divergent.
Divergent.
Clearly divergent. But how are you gonna do it?
Direct comparison test.
Test.
So we can use integral test, sir. Integral test.
Even at x is equal to -1, it is also divergent. But can you tell me how?
Happen.
Nth term divergent test लगाओ.
nth term, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you talk about this thing, this is not gonna be 0. This would be what? Infinite.
Infinity.
Fine.
It is not going to 0. So the essential condition is not satisfied. That's why it is divergent, right? And so therefore it is convergent only in this interval, not at the end point. Okay. So there is no point of even conditional convergence as well. So, and divergence, you know that the remaining interval is for the divergence of the series. So the series will be divergent for x belongs to -infinite to -1 union 1 to infinite. And third thing, if I want to find out the radius, what is radius? Can anybody tell?
1.
1.
Yes. It's already in the form x minus 0 less than 1. So that means your radius is 1. True?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's say do few
There
more.
will be closed brackets.
Yes?
Closed brackets at minus
Yeah,
-1.
yeah. It will be closed bracket. Yes. In case of divergence, it will be closed. Yeah. Fine. This is slightly different. We have a series of this form. 2n and 4 raised to power n. Can you see that question? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm checking. I don't know कि बीच में कहीं freeze ना हो जाए screen. That's why I'm asking. Okay. So let's again with the ratio test. Limit n tends to infinity. Un plus 1 upon un or an, whatever, doesn't matter. Limit n tends to infinity. And how we gonna write it? X minus 1 raised to power what? 2n plus 2. 4n plus 1. Okay?
Yes, sir.
ऐसा ही होगा ना? Because when you replace it, it will become what? 2n plus 2. You replace n by n plus 1. So
Sir,
4,
I think it will be easier if we use root test.
what?
सर अगर हम रूट टेस्ट यूज करेंगे तो इजी नहीं हो जाएगा?
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है. तुम रूट भी कर सकते हो यूज. ऐसा कुछ वो नहीं है. इजी हो जाएगा ये जरूरी नहीं है. पावर में n आने का हमेशा ये मतलब नहीं होता कि वहां पे रूट लगाना ही लगाना है. Most of the times you know things can be solved by using the ratio test as well.
Okay, sir.
So that is 4n and that 2n is also gone. Okay, so we are only left with limit n tends to infinity. And this is x minus 1 whole square upon 4, right? That's what we have. Okay, so all we don't have any term of n now, right? So this will simply become x minus 1 whole square by 4. We don't need even mode over here because we have already left with the square term. So therefore convergence के लिए क्या होना चाहिए?
X minus 1 whole square by 4 less than 1.
Yeah. So that means x minus 1 whole square is less than 4.
4.
यहाँ से क्या होता है? Can you tell me?
X minus 1
Mod.
Yes,
X
sir.
minus 1 less than 2.
Yeah. So now it should be clear that it is mod, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
what is your radius of convergence?
2.
2.
Yeah.
2.
Yes. Okay. So that's true. So R is 2 over here. Okay. and if you expand it, minus 2 to
minus 1.
2, you add 1, right? So now you are not sure about these points. So these you have to check it separately. Okay. So let's say x is equal to minus 1. So if you put x is equal to minus 1 over here, you will get what? Summation n runs from 0 to infinity minus 1 raised to power 2n upon 4n. And this is minus 1 raised to power 2n upon 4n, which is nothing but
सर
1
-2 की पावर 2
ये -2 होगा.
-2 की
Ah,
पावर
sorry,
2
minus 2 raised to power 2. Okay, so that minus is gone. Okay, so this becomes 4n upon 4n, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So is it convergent or divergent?
Yes, sir.
Divergent.
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 Why? Because we are adding 1 infinitely many times, so therefore it
Yes,
is
sir.
divergent. Okay, so now if you have x is equal to 3, what will happen then? So summation n runs from 0 to infinity. You simply put 3 over here. So 3 minus 1, 2, right? So that's what 2 raised to power 2n upon 4n again. So that
Divergent.
Divergent.
So that is again divergent. Okay. So therefore divergent कहाँ पे आ जाएगा? -1 to 3. तो divergent कहाँ पे आ जाएगा? When x belongs to minus infinity to minus 1 union 3 to infinity. We'll include these 2 points. Right? Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Note. The power series can be differentiated and integrated term by term at each interior point of its interval of convergence. Right? I'm not going into the details of that. We'll just use it as a result. I'm not going to do any kind of theorem on this basis. We are just saying that power series can be differentiated and integrated on both sides, term by term, at each interior points of its interval of convergence. So these are the points which we're gonna use it. Yes, so we'll do two questions on the basis of this. All I want to say that if you have a power series, you have a sum of this, you can differentiate or integrate on both sides. You have a series, you will do it term by term. But this is not possible for every series. This is only possible when we are working with the power series. This may not be true for any other series. Okay, so how we gonna do it? That's what I'm gonna explain. Okay. So let's say we have a very first question. That is actually an example. So if you have this theory, let's say you have what is that?
Infinite GP, sir.
Yes, and true only for mod x less than 1, right?
Yes, sir.
This makes sense only when your mod x is less than 1. Now you can differentiate both sides, and here differentiation of 1 is 0 and differentiation of x is 1, x square 2x, and that is 3x square, and so on up to infinity. And here also on the right hand side you differentiate, that will become 1 upon 1 minus x whole square. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
So all I want to say that I can also find the sum of this series just because it is a power series, and we are doing it in its radius of convergence by getting what? By differentiating with respect to x on both sides. Okay, probably a few of you have done this kind of question.
Sir, it would be -1.
माइनस आएगा यस सर
कहाँ पे?
सर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड
सर
वन
लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे
जीरो हो
एक
जाएगा
अंदर
फिर
वाले का भी तो डेरिवेटिव
minus-
होगा ना, -1 और हो जाएगा, -1 और -1
तो 1 आएगा बस.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
ठीक है?
ठीक है सर जी
यस सर
है ना? So we can also differentiate, n number of times. Even we can further differentiate. Two series will remain the same, right? That means the equality will hold. Okay. So if I again differentiate on both sides, so that becomes 2 upon 1 minus x whole cube. And if I again differentiate over here, it becomes 2 plus 6x plus so on up to infinity. Even this is also true, but only when your mod x is
less than 1.
only in the interval of convergence. Otherwise it may not hold. Otherwise it will not hold actually. Okay. Similarly, it's not only true about the differentiation, it can also be used for the integration purpose as well. So let's say you know that if you take 1 plus x, then your series will become this, right? Are you with me on this?
यस सर
Yes, sir.
So this is also a GP, but having a common ratio -x. That's why here you have plus x. Okay.
I guess your screen is freezed.
Again,
No, it
freeze.
is not freezed.
नो सर
No,
इट्स
sir. No,
Fine,
it's
sir.
a
Now.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for everyone.
यस
Somebody
सर
Yes,
इट्स
sir.
फाइन
Okay. So now if you integrate both sides, so it becomes log of 1 plus x, right? And if you integrate over this side, that also becomes what? X minus x square by 2 plus x cube by 3 minus x4 by 4 plus so on up to infinity. So you know that this is the series of the log 1 plus x.
यस सर
yes, sir.
Familiar with this?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
This
Yes,
can
sir.
be taken by integrating both sides of this series. Again, this will be true only when your mod x is less than 1. That means only in the inside the interval of convergence. Otherwise, that is what? If we have ax is equal to n runs from 0 to infinity, an xn, and bx n runs from 0 to infinity, bn xn, right? Then the series I should write it as bx xn converges absolutely for mod x less than r. Then our new series is what? That is ax times the bx. That means summation n runs from 0 to infinity an xn times summation n runs from 0 to infinity bn xn, which would be some kind of n runs from 0 to infinity cn xn, will also converge absolutely for mod x less than r. Are you getting this? Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
So the point I want to make is what? If I take the multiplication of two power series, which are nice enough, which are already converges absolutely for inside the interval of convergence, that is we supposed to be mod x less than r for both of the series, then we say that if we take the multiplication of these two series, then the resulting series will also converge absolutely inside the same radius of convergence, same interval of convergence. Okay, right? right?
Yes, sir.
So let's say now next is C. Question number 41, A part. And that's what we have a series sin x is equal to x minus x cubed by 3 factorial plus x5 by 5 factorial x7 by 7 factorial plus so on up to infinity. Everyone knows that this is the series for the sin x
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
converges to sin x for all x, right? It is true for all x, na?
Yes, sir.
So our first question is what? Find the first 6 term for cos x. Find first 6 terms for cos x. How are you gonna get?
सर डिफरेंशिएट कर देंगे
Exactly. Why are we gonna differentiate?
तो साइन का डिफरेंशिएशन cos आ जाएगा और
वो तो
नेगेटिव
ठीक है,
साइन
वो तो ठीक है क्योंकि पावर सीरीज है इसलिए डिफरेंशिएट कर पाएंगे. ओके, बिकॉज वी हैव अ रिजल्ट.
हाँ,
It is
sir.
true when we differentiate. Otherwise, we will not be able to differentiate every time. So you simply differentiate. That becomes what? Cos x, and that's what 1. That is what? X square by 2 factorial. Why? Because we'll get 3x square upon 3 factorial. So that 3 will get cancelled, and we are left with x square by 2 factorial. And the next one would be what? Tell me.
X to power 4 by 4 factorial.
Yes. And next one.
X to power plus x.
minus x6 by 6 fact.
Okay. And so on. That's how you can find the terms. Right? True?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So now, if you want to find out, let's say you want to find out the, it's a B part actually. So let's say find out the power series for sin 2x. What are you gonna do? There are 2 ways to do it. Okay, one is you just replace x by 2x and you will get that thing. Another way is you write it as sin 2x as 2 sin x
cos x.
सर बाय
and
नॉर्म
you,
कर देंगे
and you know that you can always multiply the 2 power series, and you have already 2 power series, right? This is your power series for sin x, and this is your power series for cos x. So what are you gonna do for sin 2x? You simply take the multiplication of these two. Is it fine?
यस सर
Can you do it?
यस
Okay. So I'm just leaving it as an exercise. Okay. So let's say next is let's say
डायरेक्टली बस टर्म बाय टर्म मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं
हाँ term by term. पहले 3-4 terms लिख दो. You just only mention first 2-3 terms. That's it. Now we have EX. Okay. What about the derivative of EX and what about the integration of EX?
e to the power x.
Yeah,
same
that we
ही
know.
रहेगा.
But if yes, even if we do it by power series, that also will be same, right? So let's say if you differentiate both sides, what you're gonna get? 1 का differentiation 0, and differentiation of x would be 1. X square would be what? 2x, but 2 is already present in the denominator, so 1 factorial. Similarly, x square by 2 factorial, and so on up to infinity. Similarly, you can integrate. Now you simply replace x by minus x, you will also get the power series for. Okay. Is it fine?
यस सर
Can you do it now? So these are few questions these are actually from question exercise 8.8 from question number 41 to 44. Yes, 44 it's fine. Yeah, up to 44 these are same kind of the question where you either need to take the differentiation on the both side or you need to take the integration on the both side. Okay.
Yes,
Right.
sir.
So which exercise?
Yes. You want to ask something?
Oh, so which exercise are you talking about?
8.8.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So let's say, now there is an interesting question and I'm doing the last question of this exercise, then we are done, okay? So, question number 47. Okay, is it? Yeah, sorry, question number 48. So, question number 48. So, what is that? Make a power series. Make a power series whose interval of convergence is -3 to 3. Can you make it? Can anybody make it? Yes, any idea? Can you listen to me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's say you know about this. Okay, so what is its radius of convergence?
Sir, 2.
1.
1.
Or it's less than 1. Right, and its interval of convergence? -1 to 1.
-1 to 1.
Right, so you want to make it 3. How are you going to do it? Let's make
So
a smart suggestion.
submission x by 3 to the power n.
Yes, that's it. You are done. That's the small adjustment you want to make. Now, if you want to take this, if you take this series, this will converge only when your mod x minus by 3 is less than 1. So that means your x should belong to -3 to 3. Okay. So there are 2 more parts which you can also check and you can also do. These are the interesting parts. So that's it for today. Anybody